Oh, first day I should be able to use shorts. Got shorts on, open legs, it feels nice. Feels like maybe 80, maybe. It's a lot better since I'm finally moving. Oh, this is like the warmest it's been in so long. No sweater, no long pants, and a comfortable warm ride with an alright breeze. Well, actually, not much of a breeze at all. I don't know, just feels nice. Oh, just pretty comfortable, I don't know. So what am I trying to do today? It's Saturday, off from work, you know, Monday through Friday. Today I want to go check out Expilion. I've never been there, or at least, you know, memory-wise, I don't remember, you know, actually any memory of Expilion. So, since I have some time, I'm gonna go bike out there. Should be about maybe like 14 miles away. I don't know. I always just think to myself, I've gone further. I can definitely do this. And it should be actually pretty comfortable since it's not super chilly as it's usually been. Great to have you guys coming along. Doesn't matter how really packed the streets are, as long as they don't get too close to you, then it doesn't matter to me. You know, just yesterday, I was riding to work and a car got within at least a foot or less of this mirror. That was probably the closest I've ever had to deal with a car passing me. I was not happy. I soon realized that pass would be the metaphor for my Friday work day. Only I'll really understand it, but oh. Okay guys, question. When this car passes, which do you prefer most? Would you like me to cut up the footage or not, in a sense? I know there are times where if I want to show my whole ride, I would literally have to cut it up, or I'd leave like 4 hours of footage. I'm thinking of possibly putting up longer videos of uncut. If you want to. I'm more in like the stage of just cutting up footage and being able to show the whole ride in like a 16-minute or 32 if I'm doing two-parters. Unless you guys want me to, you know, to show the whole thing. I'm thinking of doing like maybe a super long clip like that once a week. I don't know. Tell me what you think, and I'll take your, you know, what you think and see what I do. Burning fires way out there. Can you see the fire? Crazy, huh? Yeah, do tell me what you think. I know when I was watching Bike Blogger, I was one of the dudes that liked his longer videos when nothing was cut. But I'm also the type of person that enjoys, what's his, kind of close, just saw him. I'm also the kind of person that likes, what's his name? He rides in New York. Why am I forgetting his name all of a sudden? Ah, man. Embarrassing. Yeah, I forgot what I was even talking about. Sucks when that happens, right? Then I'll just end up cutting to when I actually remember, and I'll be like, Riding with Jav, that's his name. Riding with Jav. I remembered it. I don't know why in the world I forgot it. Man, sorry dude. I don't even remember what I was talking about. This might not be the best thing to do, actually, come to think of it. This looks busy. I'm actually gonna turn back. This is nuts. Maybe. It doesn't exactly give me much room and it looks very busy. Come to think of it, there was also another path I wanted to take. Another place I wanted to go, but I'm not wanting to go on a super busy, not safe road. I might choose a different one. Thank you. We're gonna go here instead. Yeah, that road going into Expilion looked really small and really active. I don't know if I really wanted to deal with that. If there is a safer way to get in there, I'm taking it over that. This was also, geez, that's some, I don't know if you saw that on the right, but that was some very, very clean grass. It's like it didn't even look like natural grass, but it, maybe it was. It just looked very nicely tended to. Since I'm not going over to Expilion, as it seems today, there's another place I want to go to. Turns out where my grandma used to live, it's actually quite near here. And if I was to make my way back, as I did on a probably like my first video on a thoughtful cyclist, I came through here. It will pass right by the road where my, grandma's old house is. I'm thinking we should go down there. So many old memories. I know when I get back, I'm thinking of live streaming. I know the problem with live streaming gaming-wise on Past Life Pro, there's nothing wrong with live streaming on Past Life Pro Cycling or a thoughtful cyclist or Past Life Pro, but I do it there. Anyways, the problem with live streaming nowadays is I don't play video games as much as I used to. And especially ever since I got the job, I have been having so little time just for that kind of stuff. I mean, I don't give it as much like meaning as I used to. I know I still do Minecraft cinematics and stuff like that because that has more meaning than just playing a game and putting it down. Like there's something I'm seriously benefiting from doing it, so I can reason its value. But just playing a first-person shooter, I don't know. Or just playing Minecraft just to do it, I don't know. I know talking to fans is always great fun, but generally they've subscribed for gaming content. So I don't often know what to do when I don't want to play games and I just want to chat. I guess that's sort of a thing I'd be wanting to take up with the fans. I know I was thinking of definitely doing live streams off a phone. I know Cycling Maven does it. The One Good Road, you're trying to figure out how to do it. I have never touched it. I don't have an iPhone. You know, if I was to get one. Hey. Which one? What? I don't know what he's doing. He's not turning back, is he? I don't know if he was signaling to me or someone else. Maybe he was with that truck. I don't know. Somebody's going up to him. What was I talking about? Yeah. Live streaming on a bike. That's what I'm thinking about. If I was to get a phone to do that for me, that would be something that I would be more interested in nowadays than playing video games. Because I know if I want to play a video game, it's very rare that I would want to do it while talking to people, since I am an introvert, and I definitely do get a lot more of my energy doing my stuff alone rather than talking with people. And there's nothing wrong with talking with people for me, but like Cyclist maybe said in one of his live streams, it's like you gotta entertain them in a way. I don't want to throw anybody under the bus because I don't have enough energy to talk to them, so I wouldn't want to talk to them to begin with if I don't think I can make it positive and fun. So if you ever talk to me, if it's any person that doesn't know me, like my brothers or family, if I ever talk to you, then I have energy to spare. If I don't want to talk to you, it's not that I don't like you, it's that I don't have the energy to spare, and it's not like I'm going to gain any as easily right off the bat from talking with someone, with one of the fans, you know? If that makes any sense. It's like I don't want to be the one bringing it all down because I just don't have the energy. And even if you're trying to make me feel better, then I feel obliged or obligated to try to use your energy. But if that makes any sense, I'm like an energy vampire. But it takes time for me to warm up, and then I begin to feel better. But eventually, I'll feel like I absolutely need to subside and go do something alone. Introvert, am I right? I don't know, just a few thoughts here and there. This is nice. Some good shade. I forget the road I would be turning on for, you know, to find my grandma's house. I think it was like Decor or something. It was starting with a D. I don't know. I know if I was to take any of these roads up here, I'm sure they'd all find the same road I'd use to go home. I don't know them, but I pretty much know the area. Yeah, I feel very good today. Just feels good knowing you've been through so many miles. And if you're having trouble out here for whatever reason, you can take note of that and then use that experience for later. Figure out what you should do better next time. Though of course it is always scary doing something new. It was very scary for me trying out that 44 miler. Didn't know if I'd even be able to survive 20, but heck, I did. Now it's in the other packet. It's hot out here. I can feel the heat suddenly coming in. This one's a colder water bottle because it was in my backpack. I can feel the sweat on me. I probably should get into the habit of also wearing sunscreen before I go out here. If it's gonna be like this, then I'm definitely gonna need some. I'm gonna get so burned out here. Wait a minute. American Avenue, that's what it's called. I don't know why I thought it was Decor. Whatever it is. American Avenue. My grandma and grandpa used to live over here. So we're turning left on this next road. It's gonna be a nostalgia trip. I haven't been here in so long, and I've always really wondered how to get here from where I lived. I had no idea it was this close. I used to live in Modesto beforehand, and now I realize it was actually really close to where we used to live, and I still didn't even know. Cue nostalgia trip. I'll definitely be pointing out places I've been. I don't know if we ever really came out this far, but I'll show you which house we used to live in. And if I ever end up showing my grandma this, hey, memories trip for all of us. Who knows, I might not even cut this. This is all gonna be a nostalgia trip. I think this might be the canal we used to walk in. When it wasn't filled with so much water, I think this was the place. Old memories. I don't recognize the places yet. This might have been the neighbor's house. I used to play with some of the kids there. Dalmatian. Nice house. Actually, I think it was right here. This place right here, I think. Is this it right here? Times have changed. No way, it was right here. This place right here. Horses are now here. It used to be a vegetable farm. This is where I used to live. Or, you know, go and see my grandparents in it. Here, we'll go stop here for a bit. Used to come here a lot. Stay nights here and everything. It was quite my childhood. Old memories. I know one memory I'm thinking about right now is it was all dark out. We were gonna sleep over. I think my grandma and I went outside and was like, oh, it's so quiet there. You can hear like the planes going around. No freeway and all. I was very young, but that has always stuck with me. Okay, battery, it has one battery bar left on the camera. I know if I was to put the camera on my helmet, I would be able to change out the batteries quite easily. I just take off the helmet and take the battery out. But with this, I gotta do it upside down, or I gotta detach the whole harness from myself. So it's not the greatest thing. It's real crazy how close this was to where we used to live. Where I used to live. And I had never known. Who would have thought I'd be biking out, I'd be bringing a bike all the way out here. I'd be riding a bike all the way out here. I would have been like, that's way too far. You can't bike that far. Times have changed. Thank you guys for joining me with this momentous occasion. For this momentous occasion. Via a thoughtful cyclist. Whoa. You gotta see this. I didn't know this was here. No cars. Such a small road. Look at all this. Trinkets and all. Pretty. Worth your fight. Don't go with the flow. I think it's like one of those pray for rain signs. And look at all this. Very cool. Let's keep going. Yeah, there's a bike route over here. It extends quite far past this road. And I don't know if I ever came by here before. Large road. American Avenue, yep. Time to go back to civilization.